Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to my live. Like the video, please. I haven't did my intro yet. I just got on here, probably going on 3 minutes now. So, Ohanas. That's what I call my subs, Ohanas. We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because it says so. If you can like the video, please, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notification if you want to know why. Like the video. Thank you. Okay. Let me get this party started. Why am I on here? Why? Okay. One of the reasons why I decided to go live, and I'm going live, excuse me, I'm documenting my journey. I don't know if people read the thumbnails or not, or the title or the subtitle. Why am I doing it? The reason why I'm going live and what I'm doing is documenting and journaling. And I'm also on a journey. And so, therefore, a lot of things that I am doing now, I am sharing. And the reason why I'm sharing is because I decided to. And actually, it's not a bad thing. But I heard that cat crying. But I am, I like wearing lipstick. I don't care if I go anywhere. I love wearing lipstick. I don't have nothing to hide. I tell what I tell. I say what I say. And right now, what I'm saying is I'm doing it on my own. Doing what? I could turn the camera around if you want to see. And I just might do that. So just bear with me. This is what you call documenting, journaling, or however you want to call it, right? You see that right there? Okay. All that stuff right there, the green tote, the basket, boxes, fan, and then some things on the table, came up out of my room yesterday and today. Okay. Some of these things came out of there yesterday, and some of them already been there. Okay. I cleaned the shelf. I still have to do the top one, but that's okay because I'm gonna get to it. And in my room, the only thing that's in there right now is my bed, my TV, and my TV stand, and then of course I'm gonna take that fan back in there. But right now I have my birds in there, and they are in a box on top of a tote because when I put them in there, I don't want their seeds to go all on the floor. So the only thing I have to do is I can go show y'all. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Now we're about to approach my room. I want to get my copy. See. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me put this on mute. Of course, we know that's Snoop Dogg, but anyhow, over there you see where that lamp is. Okay, I got to clear that section out. Only thing that's there is just that little table. I'm gonna take that stuff off the wall. And of course, there go my babies, my birds, my mama birds. It's so dark in here. See, this is what I was telling everybody about the curtains. See how that is? Makes it dark, block out the sun. Then I have this right here. I love this Mother's Day card. My daughter got this for me. Ooh, probably about 3-4 years ago. And so I had cleared out my room yesterday. I had stuff along the wall there, which is gone. That's just a clean filter. I had things over here. I cleared that out. That's just my Google speaker. And there's that little, I guess you call it exercise thing that I use when I'm exercising in my home. This wall is cleared out. Just my bed. Just that bag there in a box. That's where my books are. And so, okay, babies, let me turn y'all stuff back on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn your chirping on. If anybody want to know what's chirping, my birds like to hear birds chirping. So that's what I'm about to do. Hold on, babies. There we go. There we go. Yep. They about to start chirping. Hold on, babies. That's this. My birds. And this is what they're watching. They're over there. So enough of that. Let me come out here. I have some birds. And then we come on down this way, which is my dining room. Like I said, this is a big 1-bedroom apartment. Okay, this is the dining room area. I have things back here that I brought out my room and stuff like that. And so for me to be the age that I am, I do pretty well. And so everything is not about an age. It's about what you're doing and making a difference in what you do. But I'm journaling or um, decided to talk about this because sometimes you don't have no choice but to do things on your own and alone. And also, it's also uplifting and encouraging me to do this more so too, right? So I asked the question and answered it. But anywho, so I'm writing it down. So this is day 4 of me actually documenting me starting over at the age of 58. Yeah, the age of 58. And I'm looking around of how much stuff that I had accumulated. Next year, May the 3rd, will be 7 years I've been in this apartment. But I'm going to share something with people. And I'm going to bring it up another time because I'm going to talk about it. Why do people have a problem with anyone getting any kind of assistance, help that they need? And I'm going to say this why I say this. I'm a taxpayer, and a lot of people are. Sometimes it comes a point in time in your life, you need help. My mom, when she was living, she didn't tell us not to go to college and not to work. No. But she also said, look out for yourself and do for yourself. And there comes a point in time you might need help. So a little backstory. I started off young being a military wife and girlfriend. I done shared this before, but I'm just still, I know a lot of people coming on here probably figuring out what the heck is this woman talking about. So that's why I'm doing this. And my life was, throughout the years, amazing. I never was the type of person that bragged, boast, and made it seem like I was living up there. I had an amazing life. Um, my home was nice, beautiful things. And, a lot of stuff comes from overseas, but a lot of the stuff was beautiful because I was living in Germany and there was different cultures of things that you can purchase over there, right? And it's not as high as people thought. You have to go when the mark rate is a certain rate, that's when you go out there and buy marks to shop on the economy. You don't get it like if it's not matching the dollar. Anybody that knows about currencies, which was marks in Germany, they have their ups and downs. And so, and of course, we had a lot of German friends. I had some of the most amazing German friends. There was this guy, his name was Nelly, and her name was Kuno. I hope they're still living, but if not, they was in their 50s. I was a baby, okay? But my kid's father met them before I got over there through a friend that was in his company, same barracks or whatever, duty station. And then as time go on, when you a military wife, girlfriend, or whatever, you meet a lot of wives, girlfriends, etc. I had some amazing friends, and I mean, I literally can say friends. Okay, they would take us to the German stores. We would take them to the commissaries because we had IDs. We can bring them in, sign in guests or whatever. When they come to our homes, They bought gifts, baskets full of food and cooked and beer, because Germans drink a lot of beers and schnapps, okay? And crates. And then they come back, get I didn't drink beer, my kid's dad did. But I took a couple of occasion some shots of the schnapps, which was peppermint, whatever different kinds they had, to try it. But I'm not a drinker. I didn't drink wine before. I'm not a hard liquor drinker. I'm not a smoker or anything like that. I've tried it, okay? You in different states or countries or whatever, if they have festivals, German people have Oktoberfest, and you are trying different foods and drinks. And even though I didn't have no family over there, I have family. My kids, I say that for a reason. My kid's dad was in the army, of course, like I said, and he would have to go to different duty stations, might be in a different part of Germany to go to classes, school, training. And then even when I was in the United States, he went to Korea and Germany, and I was still in the States, but it was a short term. Um, so he went to Saudi, the Gulf War. I was over there by myself. But I had the people that didn't make me feel like I didn't have nobody. I'm so serious. I mean, I had a lot of times I did things on my own. You don't expect for people to be there all the time for you. You got to figure things out on your own too. But if I really down say that I had some friends, I remember it was around Christmas time that me was in the Gulf War. If anybody know, go back and look it up when the Gulf War was. It started, if I'm not mistaken, 1990. Okay. So anywho, it was around Christmas of 91. I didn't have no Christmas tree, no decorations or nothing. And there was this girl, she was my friend. I had 3 kids, she had 4. And how I met her was through my kid's dad because he was in the basement doing laundry. And she said, I noticed that, hello, welcome to the show. Like the video, please. I noticed that your wife is pregnant. She had 3 daughters and a son. Her son was the youngest. Now I have 3 daughters and 1 son. My son's the oldest, but at the time I just had 2 kids, almost 3. She gave me so many girl baby clothes. Yes, used, new, whatever. And she had an orange Volvo station wagon. And we lived like kind of, you had to go up a hill, but it was like a dead end or whatever. And she honked that horn. And she said, girl, come on down here. She had went to a Christmas tree, what you call it? Area where you can buy them. Let me just say it like that. And they was about to close. And the man helped her put the Christmas tree in the trunk of her car, and he gave it to her for free. She had went and got me and my kids a Christmas tree. It was a real one, okay? You got to put water in the thing down underneath so the needles won't fall and won't dry out. I helped her bring it up because I stayed on the second floor, but it wasn't that many stairs. And when I tell you that just, regardless of gifts or not, when I tell you that made my day, that made my day, year, month, whatever. Mind you, my kid's father was in the Gulf War in the desert, okay? Desert Storm. Look that up. Just a little backstory. So my life as a young wife, mother, military life, travel, different, not just countries, states, because people know how it is when you're in the military. My kid's father was in the United States Army. And when he got out, he was in the Army Reserves. Salute to all the men and women that fighting and served our country. I ain't just talking about military, I'm talking about firefighters, EMT, police officers, National Guards, you name it. Yes. Veterans, yes. I'm all in for it. I love being a military in a military family. I say it like that. I loved it. I loved it. And I'm saying this because despite how sometimes in your life you can have so many good things, right? It ain't that I lost it. It's because we was in the army. It comes to the point where you have to go to the next duty station and stuff like that. And then some people end up getting out there. Well, anyhow, we end up having to come back to the United States and we end up getting stationed in Colorado Springs, Fort Carson. Okay. I can put it out there. Yes. And we had a good life. That was a happy life for me, especially with someone that you trust. I told my daughter this. I said, I never felt like I couldn't trust being in a different country or state with my kid's father. Never. He's no longer living, so you classify me as a widow, okay? And that's why I share that I'm doing a lot of this on my own. He passed away in 2017 on Father's Day, which was the 18th, June 18th. So that's about 7 years now. And not having him and support from anyone is really hard for me. I don't care what I do. I can get on here and tell the story, which is true, because I ain't lying about nothing I'm saying. I can be motivating and uplifting and empowering and everything. And that's how I genuinely am. But it would come to a point, my belief, just saying, in my opinion, that you're going to need someone. You're going to need someone. I say this because to me, support is key. I give support. I'm not a taker. I'm not a taker. I'm not a taker. And that goes to say, like, every time somebody turn around, they want to give you something, you just take, or you just accept it, or asking, or begging, or needing someone to just fulfill something that you need. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Mm-mm. I'm a giver. Now, don't get it twisted just by me saying this, because I know people will pine on you. And I'm not being careful in what I'm saying. I'm speaking truthfully. You're not going to pine on me. I give because that's my heart to give. I give because sometimes I feel the situation at the point in time is the right time to give. Okay? And nobody piling on me. Okay? I'm saying that and I know how it is. People watch and see what you say and they probably, oh, I got me a fool. I'm nobody's fool. Okay? God seeing all. He saw all. He see all. Okay? I'm saying it the way. Seen, saw, and seen. Well, he done saw, seen, and he still see. Okay? Saw, seen, and see. God. So I don't question God about what's going on. I question myself. Why? I'm not asking him. And also it goes to say, why not you? I want to learn and live by example. I want to learn and live by my experiences. I want what I done been through. Like I said yesterday, I'm not getting evicted. Thank you, Lord. Here, 7 years. Thank you, Jesus. Because what I went through to get here, I went through hell. Okay. And hell don't mean, how you know what hell is? I'm talking about, well, it's hot and it's supposed to be not a good place. I wasn't at a good place. Okay. So that's me explaining why I say hell. I went through it from 2014, even though it happened before then, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what I end up having to give up because no support other than my daughter, her husband, and then we end up moving from 2014 after I lost my mom until 2017 is when, what is it, 17? Now, let me back it up. If I said it this way, I'm wrong. The kid's father passed away June 18th, which Father's Day on 2017. Okay, so if I didn't, I might have said 2018. Let me clarify, 2017. When that happened, a big light went off for me. For me. I cried, but I didn't get to grieve or mourn. No. I didn't even have support. This is not a telling a pity story. This is me telling where I'm going and why. Okay? I have a roof over my head, a bed to lay in, food, water, lights, etc. And I have clothes. So I'm not saying this out of a need thing. I'm saying this because this is where I'm end up having to go because of a need want thing, and it ain't financially. Mm-mm. So when I got myself together after losing my kid's father and my husband, the only man I should have ever been with. I don't care. People probably say, girl, you need to live a life. If you know how long it's been, I'm living, I'm breathing. And I'm thankful that God wakes me up to see a new day. I give thanks. God wants more for us. Should no one have to settle? But I'm not the type of person that Jones life. I'm doing what I have to do because of support mentally and emotionally, not financially. And I'm doing this, I'm really giving up. It's almost like I'm giving up freedom, but I'm not giving up freedom because where I go, I know I'm going to have someone there that is loving, okay, caring, supportive. And I said yesterday on my live, I've been in a predicament and situation to where I didn't have support at the time I needed support, and I was sick. Okay, sick. And I said in my mind, I don't want to be in that position no more because we don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow. We can't predict the future, right? We can only say what we want for our lives, right? But I'm going to be all out truthful. Sometimes the way a person looks, that's, the outer, Sometimes that's when people are judgmental, right? But don't nobody know nobody's story. We all have one. I'm on here to express that wholeheartedly. We all have a story. Let your voice speak. Don't hold back nothing. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not putting no icing on the cake because the way my life has been, despite God waking me up, don't come on here today, please. Anyone, I'm going to say this. Let me get this out the way with no nonsense because I will block you because this is not the time. Grow up. So, with the things that I've been going through, because I will block you. I see somebody, I don't know what they wrote and don't care what it is, but it ain't no hello like someone came through here and said hi. Someone's coming through here. If you cannot speak, if you don't want to hear what I'm saying, if you feel like it's not important, it's boring, keep it moving, okay? Keep it moving. Get in your car and drive forward, okay? Don't don't press on the brakes or nothing. Don't even yield. Keep moving. Okay? Thank you. So the way, despite my life, the way it has been, it hasn't been. Now, I'm gonna say this carefully. I'm not contradicting either. I live, but I'm not living. And it hasn't been that way for a while. Yesterday, I don't know what's going on for real, for real. My baby sister called me. And I think I was in a different part of the room, didn't see the phone, and then I picked it up and I saw I had a missed call type of thing. It wasn't like I was sitting there watching it ring and didn't pick it up. So I called her back. Now I'm kind of hesitant when I haven't heard from no one for a minute because, oh goodness, this is me saying this. Oh, but ain't nothing bad. This is what I said. But despite me saying that, I still called. And I was so glad I called. She didn't want nothing. She was checking on me. And we talked about 2 hours on Facebook Messenger or Messenger, the app. She saw me, I saw her. We talked, we talked, we talked, we talked. Now, that's my baby sister. She lost her husband this year. I went to his homegoing on, I want to say the 29th of March. I'm almost certain that's the date. And it was on a Friday. But anyhow, me and her talked, we talked, we talked, we talked, we talked. And I said to myself, and I told her this too. I said, thank you so much. I said, this means so much to me. I got off the phone and I just felt like my whole heart was just feeling good. And I was like, we were saying things like, you look like mama, you sound like mama, we sound just like our mother, stuff like that, and talking about good things. We weren't talking about people. It was just our conversation. I love my family, all of them. And I'm speaking like this because I have said, and I still feel this some way, kind of way sometimes. I don't feel like they love me. And if they do, it's a funny way of showing it. And one of the reasons why, and my sisters know this, I'm moving from where I am is because I don't have that. I don't have transportation. It's not nobody's place to do anything for me. I get that. But I look sometimes at families And everybody's family is not fake. Everybody's don't have all this just constant stuff going on. Of course, you have that one that tries to put a little wrench in the situation or a curveball. I get all that. I'm not living in no fantasy world of saying everybody's family's perfect or what have you. Not even the Brady Bunch family, not even the Partridge family, not even Good Times, not even those Jefferson. Those people had problems. But at the end of the day, they all, it's almost like at the Waltons. At the end of the day, they all came together and hugged it out and talked about it. You see how JJ and Thelma was? You see how George was and everything. Still, these people, I know they actors, but at the end of the day, people in real life act like they love you, act like they care about you. Those are actors too. So I'm saying, like, why do I have to feel this way? This is not me questioning God. Okay. I was brought into a family. I was born into a family, a two-parent home. Had both my parents, siblings. But why I have to feel like I'm not loved at all? I said it. I felt like the first time I felt genuine, hard, for real love is by my kid's father. And I'm not going to change it. I'm not changing it. Ain't nobody gonna tell me to zip it up or nothing. I'm 58 years old. I'm gonna speak my peace and I'm gonna speak the truth. And my kids know this. They see it. See, this is the thing. Even a child sit back and observe. And it's not that you talking in front of children, because if my grandkids is around and there's something I want to talk to their mom and dad about, and I feel like it's too sensitive or harsh for their ears, I say, Tranisha, could Melvin and my grandchildren leave out the room and can we talk by ourselves? I don't want them staring me down my throat, and they don't either. It's all about kids need to be in the kids' place, grown-ups need to be in the grown-up place. But I'm gonna tell you this: nowadays you have to be talk to your kids about certain things that's going on in this world. So that doesn't mean that if they come to you with a question about something, they're being grown. No, that's why a lot of us older people or people in this generation, far as us, such as my age, you had to eat your food on your plate, all of it. Okay, you couldn't talk, even if it was almost like something seriously that needed to be addressed, and your parent on the phone or they're around a grown up, you couldn't talk. I broke that generational curse. And despite me breaking it, I was broken. And I shared something with my baby sister yesterday because she was sharing something with me. And she didn't ever know. Like I said, she was younger. But then she addressed something that she did know. So me saying that to say, she saw or heard, right? My 9-year-old granddaughter, my daughter shares pictures with her of her, going to school and stuff. And hell, they just left this month, the beginning of the month. And hell, it looked like she looks like a different person. It's like, wow. She has on her uniform. She goes to a uniform school. And I mean, it's just seeing things like that means a lot to me. That's what I want to be around. And having my grandchildren in my life means the world to me. They could come and talk to me, ask me questions, such as things like me and my sister was talking about yesterday, of sicknesses and health and mental and whatever thing they want to know about somebody in the family that might have had. I'm here for that. I would tell you, I would share about your grandpa things that I know, because he's not. Hello, welcome to the live. Thank you. Could you give the video a thumbs up, please? I would share stories about their grandfather because he's no longer living. I would share stuff about my mom. She's no longer living. I share things about my dad. He's living. I would share things about their grandfather, grandmother on their dad's side. I never met her, so he was 15 when his mom passed on. Right? Much love. Thank you. Um, so those are the things that I like to address and share with my grandchildren. But I look at myself, assalamu alaikum. All right. I read that. Like the video, please. Subscribe. Thank you. Um, I share things with them. If she asked me, she come in there one day, just being honest, she come in the room and she said, "Could I ask you something?" Now, mind you, she was 8 years old when she asked this. Do you have family? Mm-hmm. And I had to tell her yes. So in her mind, she's like, where are they? You know? And I told her. But I didn't tell her like in a way of being really messy. So she came back to me and asked me, could she see a picture of them? I showed her. My sisters, my brother, my mom, my dad. Mm-hmm. Where they at? Now this is her asking me questions. So what am I not supposed to answer this, baby? So I told her. So this is what she asked me. Do they love you? Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was 8 years old. She might have been 7. Because I'm thinking the first time when they left, she might have been 7. She's 9 now. Everything that y'all asked me, I answered her. Because that's her wanting to know about her family. I don't have to tell her messy things though. But if she asks, where's your family? Do they love you? Where's your mom, your dad, your sisters, brothers, all that? I told her where they was. My mom's not living. My dad's living. Just like she know her pop-pop's not living. His mom. I have sisters. Where they live. How many. I had a brother. Those things. That's what we're supposed to do as grandparents or elder people, or even not even if you're a grandparent. If you have a sister or a brother or somebody that you know that was younger and they ask you questions, that's what me and my sister talked about yesterday. Tell them. She was young when a lot of things went on. And I'm not getting into that part of it. She asked me a question yesterday. She's a grown woman. She's 5 years younger than me. We determined that yesterday. But anywho, because I knew exactly how old she was. And I'm like, she said, what? Yeah, I was 12. You was 5. Yeah. Because, well, let me get it right now. She was 7, excuse me. She was 7. I was 12. So she's 5 years. I correct myself. And so I'm doing this, documenting it, journaling it, sharing it, talking about it. Because you look in this space in which I'm in. I'm in my living room now. I showed my dining area. I showed my bedroom. I showed my bathroom a couple of times because I haven't cleaned it in my kitchen. Nice, comfortable size for me. For me. I done helped out many people since I've been here. And now I feel, honestly, it's time for me. This is not going to be the first time I'm talking about this. There's other parts of it I would like to share. I might do it later on this evening, tomorrow, but every day, Lord's will, of this month, this is September, I've been live. And if I ever did live, I did a long a video or short or whatever you want to call it. But I've been live. And I'm doing this because, don't you know, this is my peace. Sanity. We got to be real about things. And you don't have to be so harsh about what you say. But it's your life. It's your story. You have a right to address anything. And please hear me out. That is truthful. Don't sit up here and be like, I'm just saying, I'm not sitting up here being no liar or aggressive. Black Flower 2, shout out to you. Like the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to know why. And that's, you know what? God knows all of our names. God knows us. God knows why things happen, okay? I was sharing something yesterday about what's going on in the social media because someone had came on here and asked me, was talking politics, that's one, and about the person that's trending. And that is a person, despite the things people might want to say that's a monster or a horrible person or what he did. And I'm not for it now, so I'm gonna get that disclaimer out there. Don't take this the opposite way of which I'm saying it. For someone to do something such as that magnitude, was that person well? Like the video, please. That shouldn't even be a question to be asked, but I'm asked the question anyway. It's open discussion, open mic. That's why I always tell people respectfully, you're right. Oh, you for that person? Did you hear that come out of my mouth? You think I'm for someone that does harmful things, mean things, cruel things, bully things? That's why I address on here. You got to know or have to know a person's full story from literally the beginning into the present moment, because the ending hasn't ended yet. Okay, so I'm saying this to myself. You think I believe that's right? You think I believe that anyone that harms a flea, so to speak, well, we're gonna kill that, right? But a dog or a cat, any animal, cruelties, abuse, you think I think that's right? No, what I said is I see it so much. So this is me clarifying it. I see it so much. We see it so much. How could you not see it? I mean, you're not looking for it, right? It's there. Every time you turn around, notifications, all the social media platforms, the news, etc., etc., etc. But think about it. Was that person well? What I'm doing here is talking, venting, rambling, telling the truth, shaming the devil about what I'm doing. That was a thing such as, see, I ain't putting a name on it, but we could take it or leave it. Everybody know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm not going to put the person's name out there. That's not my place. I'm not judging either. But that person wasn't well. Poor baby. Innocent until proven guilty. facts, proof, the truth, not no lies, right? So, regardless, and ain't nobody gonna change my mind of how I feel about poor stuff. I'm not for it. I don't think it's right. But I am not judging. I sure ain't. Because if people want to look at it in the biblical way of saying it, my opinion, and I feel this is right, who are we to judge anybody? We go up here and say, ooh, the way she looks, she sure look like she might be dirty or stink or whatever. I wish somebody would say that about me because I'm a plus size woman. You ain't gonna, okay? But judgmental folks. And again, I am a plus size woman. People don't see me in the video. I ain't hide behind nothing. Go check out some of my videos. Throw down the thing. You see the whole thing. You see me in the kitchen yesterday. I got big arms and everything. I had 4 babies, 3 of which was 9-pounders, okay? So it was all babies. A couple times, my daughter, that was the smallest, I had a lot of water weight when I was pregnant. Everybody thought I was carrying twins. She was the smallest, but she was healthy. I have my 9-pound, 9'2", 9'3", and 9 pounds and a half ounce. Yeah, my oldest child was 9 pounds 3, the second, 9 pounds 2, and my third, 9 pounds and a half. Hello. Oh, welcome. Shout out to you. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. And I talk about good things. I don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't want nobody try to think they're going to get over, scam or not. Not this way. That's why I said, judging people by the way they look. Do I look stupid? I might do, but I'm not. And that's the judgmental part of folks. Ooh, she look like she desperate. Sometimes people get on here, yes, they do let their emotions show the vulnerable side. That's the word I want to say, the vulnerable side of them. But does that mean that you can take advantage of someone? It depends on how vulnerable they are. Some people, yeah, because they mind. They also have something to do with this right here. I think at one point in time, all of us have been in a vulnerable state. And it could be towards yourself and yourself. Much love. Much love to everyone. Like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Thumbs it up. Thumbs up. Yeah, depending on what you do to yourself. You can make your own self be vulnerable. You can treat yourself bad to where you go through such things. Everything that we go through is not because of someone else. And a lot of times we got to take accountability to what we will go through and allow ourselves to go through. That's my medicine, right? So a point of me healing myself is admitting what I allowed. I ain't clarifying saying they weren't wrong now, but I have to take accountability for my action. You want to be happy? You can only make yourself happy for real, for real. We shouldn't have to rely on other people to make us happy. You want to be miserable? You making yourself miserable. Other people are too, but you letting them, you feeding their fire by allowing that behavior of that person to take up the space in your mind, your heart, your feelings, okay? All around. And this is not me just talking it. This is me accepting and admitting what I have allowed to go in my life. Now, abuse from a man. I'm not going to that. Physical. Whew. I don't even remember my dad. My dad might have hit. He had 4 girls and me. I'm saying me. And I might have been a daddy's girl, but I was a mama's girl too. I don't even remember him probably, and this might sound crazy to say, hit me. But I will say this, I would rather for him to have hit me than my mom. And I'm leave that there. But yeah, so we allow ourselves, and sometimes we don't have no control. Like I just said, you could be a kid, it ain't got nothing to do with, or don't have nothing to do with us being adults. It could be when you were a child. People take advantage of your vulnerability and how you are as a person. I was very, very, very shy as a kid. And I said this before. If somebody didn't know well, if it was around me all the time, they would have thought I couldn't talk. I didn't dress nothing. But I expressed it, and it was through tears. But verbal, so maybe I'm making up. That's probably why I do talk a lot. But it's a freedom of speech. Don't let nobody take up your space and your time that you can't get back. And that's why I'm on here sharing this, okay? I'm going to conclude this live. I appreciate anyone that's showing me love, support. I'm going to continue to do this. I might come back on later. I don't make promises. What time is it? It is 1:38 Central Standard Time. So whatever time you at, I know if you're East Coast, it's an hour ahead, so it's 2:38. And I think if you're in Arizona, it's 2 hours behind, and then California is an hour behind. Or 2 hours? 1 or 2. I know East Coast for a fact. And Arizona. But anyhow, in the meantime, in between time, I'm sharing my story. I'm sharing my journey. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to know. And honey, I'm going to fill you in on a lot of things. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Like I said, this is my choice. I'm going to do it. I'm documenting. And I also told my kids and my grandbabies, they follow me sometimes. That's another reason why sometimes I do watch what I say. Because there, remember, I saw you the other day. You saw me. Yeah. I was watching your videos. My granddaughter, she binge watches my videos. But luckily, most of them that she look at is the shorts. And the shorts is about, you know, scriptures and things like that. Yes, that's me. And putting up motivational stuff. That's one of the things I have to do. I have to keep that part of my life in my life. I'm not going to shy away from putting up scriptures and motivational stuff and cooking and stuff like this. So it's not like I'm just fixed on a certain topic or thing. Honey, this is about life. My channel before was Grandmother 5. I changed it to that because that's life. But it was Mona Unique Experience. And then I put Mona's Unique Experience Life on it, and now it's Grandmother 5. I had thought about going back to that name because I feel at this point in my time it fits me and it's suitable for me to do so. So this chapter of my book or life, I want it to be about more so me without shutting. I'm not shutting nobody out. Of course, I'm not shutting my kids out, my grandbabies either. But I want to be more in my element. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, Ohanas, that's what I call my subs over here. If you like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notification, like the video, thumbs it up. I have shorts that you can check out that I'm gonna be putting up periodically about my journey and my life. This is day 4. I'm writing it down that way I can keep on track. And I'm putting down the date, of course, the month, the date, the year, and how many days I've been doing this and how long I'm gonna keep up with it as long as if it's a whole year, because this is not no moving tomorrow, but I'm moving. And I'm gonna keep on moving. Like I said, move Monday. I like to be authentic. I like to have my own flavor and how I say things. So Monday was Move Monday. It could be Motivational Monday, as long as it's positive. Today is Testimonial I get on here, I motivate myself. Yesterday I did some exercise. I've been moving yesterday, and what I'm doing now, I'm still moving. I'm sitting here talking and tearing up some documents. And when I say tearing it up, I try to at least get my name, address, and if it's a prescription, that barcode. Okay, I'm sharing that with you because that barcode can be scanned and everything. And we know anybody can pick up your scripts at the pharmacy. Okay, so as long as they know the information. But anyhow, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm tearing up paper, and I took um some more stuff out of my room. That room, only thing that's in there, it's going to be in there, is going to be my bed, TV and TV stand, and my fan. Everything else is coming up out of there. So why I say that, that way I can have a visual picture of, okay, I got that over here, and then we work on that, and I'm gonna start tossing, giving away, and then when I pack, don't laugh at me when I tell y'all this, I'm gonna put mothballs in the boxes or totes or storage bins or whatever you want to call them. So anyhow, on that note, I hope everyone have a terrific day. Be true to yourself. Only way to be. You owe no one nothing. You owe no one anything. You owe yourself a lot. You deserve a lot. And that's where I'm at in my life. Realization is sitting in, and I'm doing this for me. Hey, come along. It's a ride. I'm not gonna say ain't gonna be no days I don't get overwhelmed. But honey, as long as I keep moving, I'll be all right. And you will be too. Have a good one. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications. If you want to know, give this video a thumbs up. Ohana's, we are family. You know why? Because it says so. And I do mean that.